All right, serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, I had to quit a 3rd job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So anyways, me and him always get in an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking him for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about, like, hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
Yep. You must unlearn what you have learned.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Yeah, man, you are wrong. The reason why you're wrong is because you're talking about your financial situation on social media and reaching out to strangers, people you don't know, and asking them for advice, instead of having this conversation with your man one-on-one and figuring things out that way. That's where you messed up at. It's pretty simple, man. See, this is why communication is so important. Because what if that man is trying to save money for something? Or maybe he understands that you're going to ask money for this in the future, that in the future, and he's probably already adding up the money before you even ask for it. But I don't know. That's me just taking an educated guess. But she has 2 more parts to this, because apparently she was getting a lot of backlash for this. So let's see the next video.
Women do not love bums. Women love people. Sometimes it's not about the money. And let me explain something to you. I've been with my man for 7 years, okay? I used to have money, all right? So I never asked him or cared if he gave me money, all right? I loved him because he made me feel comfortable. Out of all the guys that I would date and I would be around, he was the main one who never cared about anything materialistic, which probably should have been a red flag because I like having nice things. But, he never cared what I looked like. He always called me beautiful. He made me feel so comfortable in a relationship that I just fell in love, all right? But he's a hard worker. He goes to work every single day. 40 hours a week, he goes to work. He also has his own side hustle. That's why the money issue is such a big thing to me, because I'm like, what is going on? And there was another comment that I saw that tried to say, I don't have money. I used to have money, okay? And I used to have a lot of money. I never even cared if my man had money or not, because in my mind, like, I had it. It was no big deal. The thing is, when a child gets into play, you start realizing how much stuff is and how expensive things are in life. 2-bedroom apartment on average is $1,400, but they're on average are only paying you $15 an hour. $15 an hour doesn't even bring you in a steady $2,500 a month. Do you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you need to realize the steps. And that's why with this post that I posted about money is for the people in relationships. Like, how do people in relationships do it? Because it's not all about you. Oh, he's not paying for this, he's not paying for that, you need to leave. Because it's not about that. My man is not broke. I know he's not broke. He might not be making as much as me, but I know he's not broke. But my whole thing is, why is he so stingy? And what do people do with men who are stingy? And, it might be a thing where, maybe we just don't go together because I don't want a stingy man. But then it's like what he says to me is something different. So there needs to be some kind of common ground. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just looking for advice. What do people in relationships do? Thank you.
Okay. So let's start off with the example that she made. 15 an hour, right? Okay. And she said on average about 1,400. I don't know I don't know what part of the country she stays at. But I remember her earlier saying that she had to get 3 jobs as well. He has a job and a side hustle. You have a child. Okay. Is there any chance that maybe you're just living well beyond your means as far as what you make? There's a saying that you should live 2 times below your actual means. Like whatever your bills are, you need to try to be making 2 times more than that. Whatever your bills add up to. So that way you can at least be a little bit comfortable instead of what it sounds like from you describing barely getting by. And this might be another one of the reasons why he's being so stingy, because he's seeing that you don't have any kind of spending money left after you paying bills. So he's probably thinking to himself, well, damn, I'm the last option for us to even put up or save anything. And y'all been together for 7 years. How do you not know he's trying to save up for a wedding ring? You never know. But it sounds to me like y'all living way beyond y'all means. And she had another video, so let's see that.
I realize I am coming on here a tad bit hostile. And I don't mean to, because y'all are really changing, like, what the bigger picture is, bro. I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm not here to talk shit about anybody. All right? I'm just being real. I'm being really real. And it's crazy because I'm receiving a lot of judgment. And I can't help but to defend myself. You know what I mean? And I am getting a lot of people who are saying, like, oh, this is relatable. Like, I do appreciate you saying this because, I'm going through the same thing. Like, there's a lot of people who go through the same thing and who don't want to speak up because they don't want to feel embarrassed or they don't want to feel ashamed. But I just want to be here to tell you guys, like, in all seriousness, we're all human. We all go through shit. And life is a lesson. You have to learn in life. So me putting these topics and speaking about these things that you might not want to hear, someone else does.
And you know what? You got a point. You are absolutely right. But here's the issue. You said you were concerned about embarrassing somebody. That went out the window the moment you came on here talking about your husband, or your boyfriend, should I say. That went out the window. Like, it's too late for that now.
It's too late now.
So at this point, you just need to hope that him or anybody else that he knows or y'all know that this doesn't come back to him. Otherwise, money ain't gonna be the only thing in the house y'all fighting about. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.